As all of you know, Spain won their second ever World Cup trophy after defeating Argentina 1-0 by scoring the winning goal in the 106th minute of the extra time, in the second half of extra time to be more specific, by Ferran Torres. And with that, Spain secured their second ever World Cup trophy, leaving Messi teammates and the Lions of Tangos, I guess we call it like this, with despair and disappointment. And honestly, Argentina didn't deserve to win the final. Why exactly? So let me explain to you why Argentina didn't deserve winning the World Cup and what happened after the match and the drama in this World Cup final 2026. So let's start. However, before you start, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. You are only too close for 400 subscribers. So let's get started. Well, before we start, I want to ask you a question. Should I show you the highlights of the full 90 minutes of this match before the extra time? Well, I advise you that you should not watch the highlights because I ended up playing Peace 13 Become a Legend because this game was so boring, and as you could see I was playing Peace 13 Become a Legend, and then on the other hand I was just taking a glance about the game, just a slight glaze at this game, and then I would continue playing Peace 13. And yeah, well, let me tell you something, that during the 90 full minutes of this match, nothing happened except the yellow card from the Chelsea player, Enzo Fernandez, who is an Argentinian player, of course. He got a red card, of course, this is Chelsea heritage. And then, when he made a tackle, which was a very reckless tackle from him, he got a second yellow card, aka he was sent off. And then what, he was complaining, he said, no, referee, it was nothing, I was going to tackle the ball, and then what, no, this is disgraceful, this is fucking disgrace, no, I didn't tackle him, I was going to the ball.
Stop it, get some help.
Bro, you said him flying 36 degrees mid-air, and you say that I didn't do nothing. This is hypocrisy, my friend, though. That doesn't work like this. Anyway, he got a red card. Finally, a red card against an Argentinian player. Finally, at long last. But it was a Chelsea player, which was a bittersweet feeling for me as a Chelsea fan. And then, after the 94 minutes has ended, we go to extra time, and nothing happened until Ferran Torres, the Spanish player who plays for Barcelona, which many of them labeled him as a flop, scored the winning goal for Spain during the second half of extra time. And let me be honest with you that before Ferran Torres winning goal against Argentina, did you know that Argentina before the goal shot 0 shots in general, not on target, in general, for about more than 1 hour and 40 minutes of playing this match? You didn't shoot on target, and nor on general. Wow, unbelievable. And then after that they shot 3 shots, and of course none of them was on target. And eventually Spain won the World Cup against Argentina after a complete of 2 hours of this match. And with that, Spain won their second ever World Cup trophy against Argentina when they won 1-0. And after the match, after the final whistle blows, Argentinian players were fighting with the Spanish players, especially the injured one, Gavi. And let me be honest, that Gavi was injured in the mid-season and he wasn't playing in season 2025-26. So you are attacking someone who was injured during the whole tournament. And before the tournament, this is truly embarrassing and disgusting from the Argentinian player, Ronaldo Valides, who plays for Boca Juniors. That doesn't surprise me since he's playing with Boca Juniors. And yeah, and many of you will ask, how did that happen? Who started it? Well, there are clips like an Argentinian player, which is Molina, the younger one, not that one, the older one, no. The younger one, who was collided in this clip with Rodri, the Spanish captain. And the Spanish captain would say, why did you do that? And they were fighting like Molina didn't accept Rodri running all the way to the pitch. Well, yeah, he was fighting, and this is the first clip. Maybe we'll say that they collided with each other, so I don't know who's at fault. But there's another clip that showed that Molina did start it. In this clip, you would see that he pushed the player without anyone noticing. Punched him. So many fans thought that it was a collusion, but Molina is the one who started it. This is really a childish mentality from Molina. I know that you should not accept the defeat, but doesn't mean that you should attack the other teammates who deservedly won the World Cup and dominated the match for a full 2 hours. Who continued the childish mentality and the mindset. Of course, the Boca Juniors player Leonardo Paredes, who was attacking Gavi, he pushed him aggressively. Well, that was a childish mentality, and you will see the coach or the manager, which is Lionel Scolani. He's saying that congratulations for Spain, and he should not, and he was calming down the Spanish and Argentinian players. Well, you get my respect from this moment, but anyway, let's continue. And after that, they won, and you would see Messi crying, and Lamine Yamal, who gave my respect in this clip, consoling Messi, the GOAT of the game, of course. I am neither a Pepsi fan, nor a Pinaldo fan. I am just a neutral fan who supports Chelsea and Hannover 96. Got it? So you won't be mistaken, and just to make things clear. He was crying after the match, and that's the review of the World Cup Final 2026. And now, I want to begin my rant about the Argentinian national team and why I was so ecstatic about Argentina losing the final. Well, before I start my rant video, I would like for one last time to show you the hydration break. Well, for now, I am going to be blunt about the Argentina national team. Without Messi, you will be nothing. You will be already eliminated from the Middle East country, Egypt. And let me tell you something that without Messi, you wouldn't even qualify to the quarterfinals. Messi did all the job. Do you know that? Lionel Messi, in my opinion, contributed more than 90% of Argentina campaign to the final of the World Cup 2026. Without him, and without those more than 90% of contributions like the goals and the assists and somehow the tackles, you wouldn't even qualify against Egypt in the round 60 of that match. Not even against Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde who played really a respectable football and a beautiful football against Argentina. Cabo Verde, you are always in our hearts as soccer fans. And yeah, because Argentina played against teams which most of the time they played the barking the pass method. Only Egypt with the counter-attack method. Well, barking the pass is aka all-out defense tactic. Well, let me be honest with you. That match between Argentina and England, I was supporting England because I am a Chelsea fan and I support Chelsea fans in England who plays for England, just like Reece James and Chalupa. And let me give you an advice to Thomas Tuchel, who I really support, because he is the one who brought the second UCL trophy for Chelsea after 9 years, and the second Super Cup trophy after many heartbreaks and after more than 2 decades of not achieving the Super Cup. And achieving our first ever Conceição trophy after we won against Palmeiras 2-1 in that match. Well, I really respect Thomas Tuchel for that one. And that doesn't mean that I would defend him even if he's at fault. Well, barking the pass method or all-out defense doesn't mean that you should make all the players inside the penalty area, 11 players inside the penalty area. Barking the pass method like this doesn't work. At least you should send just three short players outside the penalty area, so that Messi won't give passes to the midfield, just like Enzo Fernandez equalizer against England, and Enzo Fernandez who scored the winning goal against Egypt in that match. Didn't deserve to win. Just admit it, Argentinian fans. Even Messi was trying to snitch on our previous EX player, Marco Correa. I mean, he was hiding his mouth, but he wasn't covering it completely. He was just saying this. He was moving his mouth. I mean, you can tell. I mean, let's say that clip, it was so embarrassing that it reminded me of this classmate who says, "Teacher, you didn't see this guy homework." Yeah, this is just snitching. Well, that didn't work out, and not only that, when Enzo Fernandez made a tackle or a challenge on the Spanish player Cubarsí, who sent him flying with 360 degrees mid-air rotation, you see that Tagliafico, I don't know his name exactly, that was on the ground and saying that I want help, I injured my leg or something like is I am suffering, can someone help me? After Enzo Fernandez made that tackle, this is more embarrassing. More embarrassing. Well, to be honest, Switzerland played in the quarterfinal pretty well, but that red card, I don't know. Mbolo, can you explain yourself? Why exactly did you act? Well, I have two theories about this. Mbolo, the striker of the Switzerland getting the red card. You either crumbled your leg and then you fell onto the ground dramatically, or you act and then when you receive your second yellow card you were crying. And to be honest, if the second condition was possible, just give this guy an Oscar already. Okay? Yeah? I already finished my ranting about the Argentina national team. Well, I would like to tell you the reasons why I hate, or why many football fans hate Argentinian national team. Well, another hydration break. I will give you my reasons on why I hate Argentina. The first reason is they are racist. The Argentinian fans are racist. Most of them, not all of them, many of them are racist idiots and bastards. Second reason is they are sore losers and they are playing dirty football. They are making challenges in the final that the referee didn't award them a yellow card. Even the referee did his best to do not give yellow cards for Argentinian players, and they still lost. The third reason is a political one. The main people of Argentina are supporting the genocide merchant. You know what I mean? And you know who are the genocide merchants. They are supporting them, and the genocide merchants themselves are also supporting Argentina. And this World Cup final defeat, was promised to them 3,000 years ago. Good job, genocide merchant, for supporting Argentina, because you are the one who made them lose this match in the most humiliating way. The fourth reason is they don't respect other people's religions. Well, I remember that there was an Algerian player who was saying that we can beat Argentina in the first match of the World Cup. We can beat Argentina, inshallah. Well, after that, you would see Argentinian fans attacking Algerian fans with throwing beers at them. I mean, in Islam, it's prohibited to drink beers, and it's sinful to drink it, of course. So they were attacking Algerian fans. This is the first. The second one, when Argentina scored the equalizer against Egypt, a Middle East country, who is known to be a Muslim country, of course, they throw beers at the Egypt fans. Let me tell you something, that in every religion, you have hypocrites, motherfuckers, and you have good, honest people. Even in Islam, or in Christianity, or even in Jewishism. Got it? You need to respect every religion. You got it? And my last reason is about not politics, aside politics. But my fifth reason is just one word. I am a Dutch fan, a Netherlands fan. And you know that the quarterfinal of the World Cup 2022, where Argentina played the Netherlands national team, and it was a very intense match, of course. Dumfries got a red card, and Paredes only got a yellow card despite doing a reckless tackle and shooting powerfully at the subs despite not hurting anyone. And Van Dijk pushed him, and then what? Netherlands lost that match on penalties, and Argentinian players were mocking the Netherlands team as if they did nothing wrong. So that's why I hate. I don't like to talk about the details about this match. This is why. So those are the 5 reasons why I hate Argentina. And at long last, folks, this is my review, the so-called review, of course, of the World Cup final 2026. And I would like to tell you a fun fact that it happened not only once but twice in the World Cup final, and it happened for the same national team. As all of you know, Argentina lost that match against Spain in the World Cup final 2026 without scoring or without shooting on target. This happened not only once but twice. Let me explain. 36 years ago, in a World Cup final, 1990, the World Cup final in 1990, there was a match between West Germany and Argentina. And in that match, West Germany won against Argentina 1-0 by a penalty kick, which was scored by the West German player called Andreas Brehim. And that match. Did you know that West Germany shot 23 shots? I don't know how many of them are target, but on the other hand, Argentina shot only 1 shot, and of course it wasn't on target. And this is the first time a nation loses a World Cup final without shooting on target. This is the first time. Now, 36 years later, the same shit happened with the same nation, which is Argentina, but instead it was better. Just 3 shots with extra time involved, okay? Just 3 shots, none of them were on target, and fortunately, Argentina lost that match without shooting on target. If I see any football fan saying that Argentina didn't deserve this defeat, well, just go to jail already, if there is a jail of football in football. And yeah, after the World Cup final has ended, I hereby declare that I will be supporting Chelsea Football Club next season, season 2026-27. I will be supporting the Chelsea Football Club, and as a backup, I will be supporting Hannover 96, the German team, of course. And with that, folks, we finished and we reached to the last minute of this video. However, before you leave this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. Comment below, watch my previous videos, and share this video with your friends. Also, don't forget to read the description if you want to follow me on Facebook and to subscribe to my main channel and to my third channel. I will put the link down in the description. And finally, the World Cup has ended, and to be honest, this World Cup was mediocre. I didn't like it a lot, since they were biases, the Argentinian biases, and the way they eliminated Iran. And yeah, just shut up about politics. And with that, folks, see you soon on the next video. And one last thing to say, peace.
Hey!